In 1999, having a new game coming out for the Atari Jaguar would give it great scores just for that alone. Hey, I am the Game Collector, and this is Second Opinion Games, and today we review Hyperforce for the Atari Jaguar.
Second Opinion Games.
Hyperforce is a 2D side-scrolling shooter for your Atari Jaguar. It came out in 1999, and it was made by Songbird Productions, which is pretty much well known for finishing forgotten-about games. So, I'm going to read over some of the features from the back of the box. More than 20 intense action levels. Well, they are pretty intense, and I guess there's more than 20 of them, so I guess it's accurate there. Supply shops that allow you to upgrade 5 different weapons. Sure, there is 5 different weapons in the game, but all of them are pretty bad, except for the one that uses a 3-way shot. That one's actually pretty good, and really the only one I recommend upgrading and staying with. Secret areas and hidden switches. That's a big part of this game, so we'll save that for a little bit later. Parallax Scrolling. Now, most video games that are side-scrolling shooters, they do their parallax scrolling in the background. No, this game does it in the foreground, meaning you're not going to see your character sometimes, and it's going to be done in the most awkward way possible. Not to mention, even in 1999, having this appear on the back of a box seemed really ridiculous. Look, we have graphics, maybe even sound, and parallax scrolling. Sure, good job. That's really a selling point for this game. And also, it says incredible in-game music. Incredible? I'm not sure, but there is in-game music, which is great, and definitely a feature that some Atari Jaguar games really need. And save support up to 3 save slots, which this part is a very big deal. If you pause and hit the options button, you could go into a save screen where then you could save in 3 different slots. I recommend filling at least 2 of them with your same save data though, because it just makes a lot more sense, because you might accidentally save over the wrong one or something like that. Saving here is not very intuitive. Even loading your game isn't very intuitive, so I'll help you out there. At the very beginning of the game, press the options button and then you can load from there. There is no options to select on the screen, so you pretty much have to know to hit that options button on the controller from the start in order to change your weapon layout or to load your save data. It's kind of counterintuitive. So let's go back to where it says secret areas and hidden switches. Now, most games might have secret areas as a bonus for extra money and continues and lives, and it does do some of that, but most of the secret areas you have to find in order to proceed through the game. See, they have these hidden switches, which are really small, sometimes even blending into the background, and you have to hit them in order to proceed to the exit in general. This is my biggest complaint about the game, as some of them are very long, some of the levels that is, are very long and rather maze-like and confusing, and having to hit the switches on top of it, sometimes you could spend 15 to 20 minutes on a level. And occasionally, there's a timer ticking down. In the later levels, there's even one that ticks down way too fast, where you almost have to die in order to proceed through the game, because they don't give you nearly enough time to hit all the switches and make it to the exit. Some levels are straightforward with no switches, but those are very few and far between. This one level only has 1 switch, which is after a level with about 6 of them, which really makes you mad, because also they put that switch right by the exit. So you'll spend the entire level circling around, trying to find the switch, never to freaking find it until eventually you just give up and start hanging around the exit, hoping it opens up on your own to then find the switch. It's freaking really annoying. The graphics look like a converted Atari Lynx game, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It wouldn't be that bad for an early Sega Genesis title, but in 1999, a really, really late Atari Jaguar title doesn't deserve graphics like this. Look at your character and his animations, they're just plain awful. There's also traps everywhere, which can really drain your life extremely fast, and robots that take a ton of shots, so if you don't have a fully powered up weapon, you're going to get destroyed. Also, if you die, everything pretty much gets downgraded, and everything you spent money on gets lost. So really only focus on one weapon here, and save your money from when you die. That's some of the best advice I could possibly give you in this game, other than being ridiculously patient, because it's like moving through a slow maze. I do have one last big complaint about this game, and that is it crashes a lot. I kid you not, I have my game crash at least 20 times on me. Sometimes, after I spent 15 to 20 minutes clearing a level, I go to save, and it crashes on the save screen. Meaning I had to play through the whole level again, and again, and again. One time, I had the game crash, erasing all my save data, which means I had to start from the beginning of the game. Sometimes, if I die too many times, the game also crashes. Basically, this is not a complete game. It crashes a lot. Overall, the music sounds pretty good. The hidden switches are super annoying, but it does increase the length of the game, but really shouldn't have even had to be there. The weapons that you unlock are mostly all the same, and only the three-way shot really I care about. And if you die, it powers down. Also, artificially increasing the length of the game, because you'll try and power up your weapons all over again. 3 save slots, you absolutely need them. And this game, unbelievably at the time, got pretty good reviews, but now it's just awful. The gameplay is slow, the jumping mechanics are awful, the controls do sort of work, but sort of isn't good enough for a precise platform game, and the switches and the game crashing. I cannot recommend this game to anyone at all. But that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching. So who am I to judge this game so harshly? Only the guy that's reviewed every single standard release Atari Jaguar game. And you can look at all those videos right now here on YouTube. So please subscribe to me. Also leave me a comment. Did I nail this review or did I leave a lot out? I did not complete this game, but I did make it about 80% through it. The game crashed so much I couldn't take it anymore. So I'll see you later, guys, and until next time, have a good one.